looks like I got Steam working now, but I don't seem to be broadcasting on a store page. It's supposed to be. Then I need to figure out how to. I gotta get to somehow figure out how to get it to the 10. We're gonna just do some fun stuff, build, fight some bots. So I haven't, slot 2 and 3 I have not used yet. The Malice with Malice or On the Prowler. We played the four maps on Sunday. I only did I did the artillery round, which I replaced with laser mechs. And then the Sniper Scout Mark II. Should rebuild my Pew Pew Mark II. The Sniper Scout placed a smaller, or a lighter, very similar.
Launch complete.
Lighter, very similar mech. So Bear is on my team. That's a good sign. Iron Maiden on my team. Jaguar on my team. Alright, Jaguar with the AI updates has been pretty good. Range here is right about where he dropped out of my line of sight. You do have this big smoke in the way, so it's hard to shoot people straight through, but as you can see, it's pretty much a straight shot. So if they're walking straight towards you at your level, shot that's where you're going. So Lioness is kind of unique in that she is the only asymmetrical bot that I built. I like to do asymmetrical builds myself. Just think it's a nice little change of pace. But obviously for aesthetic reasons, not as popular. I only did one, and that's because she's like a Roman guard. So I wanted the spear and shield kind of look. She's got lasers on one side and then missiles on the other. Bear's got okay. This for the other team. Both of the Gear 4s came out with their assaults to start with. A nasty fight. I don't want to know how bad Iron Maiden is. That bad? Oh, both of them went down. Falcon, I believe, is a quick little bugger. Looks like he's just got 2 Gatlins. Looks like all of his buddies are gone, so it's just him until Linus catches up. Yes, he's got the rockets on one side and laser spear. That's just kind of her style. Though the downside with the bots is they do tend to move out whenever they're ready to fight, which means they will spawn and come at you one-on-one. And then, another thing. To say. I was getting hit by my bots at the same time. Alright, so this is one I built in the middle of the game. On Sunday. Just because I didn't want to do just my artillery rounds. Normally you wouldn't want to overload like this. I got 3 allies here, so I just want to. Right now, the player takes up a tier 1 slot for the bots. So you're the tier 1 slot on your team. I think we were maybe deciding to make you take up the tier 4 slot instead. Higher tier bots countermeasure better. Can't remember if we have aim better on the higher tier bots or not. Okay, so that's a good convergence of bots. We had this. Alice? That's a heavy bit. So Iron Fist is a level 4. So one's Iron Maiden. So if we were to change them, but you take up a level 4, you'd never have them on your team. Only on the other team. There's also only 3 level 4s, so that makes sense. You know, that would make them more rare to see, because right now it's, you know, in every match you'll see 2 of the 3. I think a lot of them have already taken their smaller mechs. bad the disruptor works on the bots. Probably doesn't really do much of anything to them. Just kind of messes with your HUD. I think it's pretty cool. It's a cool effect. Once I've learned what it is, it doesn't really stop me or interfere with me at all. But before I knew what it was, it kind of freaked me out, and I was the game was like or something. Yeah, you can see the enemy team instant action, I think, is always gonna see a massive drop off in their score. But also I do want to try and balance them out so their damage potential is roughly the same. So what I usually do when I'm playing against bots, have world. It's hidden, I can't see it right. So I have spreadsheet. So what I'll do, take all the data I have, including myself. This was Octagon. So I only had 2 kills, which is pretty bad for me. 14 assists though out of 16. Oh, 14 assists, 2 kills. So yeah, I touched everyone. Right. Iron Maiden was on my team. So I track all of these stats here. Kills, deaths, assists score, damage score. And then I also track whether they're winning or losing. Kills 0 for Jaguar. 13 assists though. 11, 337. Not bad. Soft win. And then Bear. Bear probably needs to be nerfed. He is a level 2, tier 2 pilot. 10 kills, 1 death, 6 assists, 10 score, 17. And he out damage to me. So I'm probably just gonna steal all of his builds and use them for myself. So Eagle Eye, 4 kills, 4 deaths, 1 assist, 4 scores, 7-0, and a loss. Obviously, the ideal is going to be a 1 KDR, 1 kill per death. But not everyone's going to have that, especially with the players involved. And also, since your, you know, it's literally just last hit. So whoever gets the last hit gets the kill, as far as I'm aware. Because of that, you can just kind of steal a kill without really doing any appreciable damage. I could be wrong on that, though. So, Falcon had under 5,000 damage here, but the last match I have him in, he had 5 kills, and he actually did 18,000 damage, so he did more damage in that match than Bear did in this match. And I don't know if the maps play into that at all, or... yeah, I have no. But I do, that's part of the reason why I track which map. So I have which map they're in as well. I don't know if I mentioned that. But so I track the map, so if I want to later, I can filter it by map. I know Adrian was playing on Sector 7 and was getting vastly different results as me. Which I sort of see repeated here, where the losing team just, like, their damage absolutely tanked. And because I'm taking up a level 1 slot, I'm not really going to see a whole lot of stats from the level 1 characters, because there's 7 of them, and only one of them is getting into each game. So in that one, and obviously not on my team, so that one it was it Lioness? No, Lioness is 2. Eagle Eye is 3, so that means it's Falcon. Falcon's the tier 1. So then I collect all these stats, and then I get averages. So Falcon's average kills are actually 2 1/3. His average deaths are 3 2/3. Average assist is 6. 6 on average. Normally gets 2 points. His damage scores normally almost 11,000, just under. And then I track their average damage per average deaths. So his average damage of 10,741, and then his average deaths is 3.6. So divide those out, so he's around 3,000. Whereas Eagle Eye is actually worse than that at the moment. So Eagle Eye is going to have to get buffed up a little. But in this particular instance, Eagle Eye vastly outperformed Falcon, as he should, being a tier 3 versus a tier 1. On the other hand, that's why I'm taking, overall averages, not just one-off scores. Right. How do I make sure I'm able to cycle through? I can't see everything all at once. So I kind of got to cycle through. I'm broadcasting to 3 places right now, so whoops. Get out of there. Yeah, so I just log all that stuff. So you get money per kill, money for assists, not as much as a kill. Winning gets you a bunch. Damage factors into it, XP earned and your credits earned. I don't know that XP doesn't really. I'm level 24. Did I lose credits? How did I lose credits? What did I build? Oh, Scarab Pew Pew. This guy's way... This is the artillery round. Oh, no, that's the artillery round. Okay, so that was the octagon. So Sector 7. Sector 7's a much bigger map. So Malice with Malice is much closer range. Other 3. On this map, I'm gonna go with the Sniper Scout because it's a bigger map and he can move and take advantage faster. The Laser Mechs is much slower, even though he's long range, just as long range as the Sniper Scout. Because of his slow speed, I don't want to throw him out. Saying that I'm on streaming to Steam. But for some reason, I don't know, it's being weird. So I'm not 100% sure that it's working correctly. Next thing I need to work on. What? Is getting this on the X10 games. YouTube channel, not just mine. Alright, so we're going to launch into Sector 7. So the map is definitely going to play into what I'm picking. Obviously, mine are pretty strong builds, so I don't have too much to worry about, especially against bots. Like on Sunday when I was playing against people, I definitely changed my builds between match. Hey, Iron Fist is on my team again. I'm kind of styling like Iron Fist. We both got the orange. He's got the gray camo. I've just got black. I got the grunge. He's clean cut. None of the bots have grunge. Oh, Hornet here. She's pretty cool. I want to get her. I'm okay with her blue, but she comes off. Was supposed to be a green, and I made it a little too dark. So I think it's just like charcoal black. You can get a little bit of green off of it in this lighting. But it really just reads black. All right, so we've got Bulldog in a Viper and Jaguar in the Cronus. So that is a infantry MC versus an assault MC. I like the odds of my team here. Plus, he's got me with the cover fire backing him up. And he's done. Oh, my team up here, however, is getting kicked into the curb. So Angel is pretty good. Iron Maiden was just on my team, so she's pretty good. No big problems with either one of those, at least historically. So they're pretty good bots. I don't want to get in a fight with these guys up close. Range on my Hellfires is 1,000 meters. So why would I fight closer? So this is definitely a run and gun build. This map does have a repair bay. We have 2 with repair bays, 2 without. So Octagon was without. Mars, it's with. This one's with. No, Mars is without. Badlands. Badlands and Sector 7 have the roads. So Angel is pretty deadly. I think part of that has to do with that sniper rifle she's got on the top. It's low cycle time but high damage, so if she pings you with that thing, it's gonna hurt. Now a while back, I actually mentioned on stream how, like with the sniper rifle, like I would rather do extra damage to the guns, or yeah, to like the guns and legs, just like less damage to the torso. And I kind of got that wish, not because they like gave it a damage bonus to anything. Inside a rock. I don't know why I'm so inside that rock. So they increased the armor on the torsos. So as a result of that, I inadvertently got my wish of doing more damage to limbs. Wow. Crap. These taken down all of my allies. There we go. There we go.
Warning, missile lock detected. Warning, missile lock detected. Warning, missile lock detected.
So the question is, where are all of them? Right down here.
Missile lock detected.
So Angel's kind of signature is
Warning,
that sniper rifle on top. So most, if not all, of her builds are going to have that sniper rifle on it. Like I said, that's kind of part of what I think is causing her to have such a high damage output compared to some of her Patriots. But sniper rifle is also going to be a high skill weapon because, I mean, it is point and click, so that's a hit, and now I'm waiting.
Warning, missile lock detected.
And I missed. Oh, she is after. I don't want to fight her too close. Oh, lots of dead bodies up in there. Just gonna run through these real quick and then I'm gonna take off. Normally I'm like 4 to 7s when I try and be on. Because of my work on the game, just life, haven't been on as much, so I'm trying to get back to it. And today I wasn't able to get on earlier, so I wanted to hop on at least for a little bit, stream. We got the game coming out in a few days on the 11th. On the 11th and 12th, I will be on the majority of the day playing, streaming. So if there is anyone wanting to play, I will be around doing some games. I'll be on here. If I'm not on my YouTube, I will be on the X10 YouTube. Not sure if I can do both at the same time or what. I've kind of I do variety gaming, not just this game. So I don't want to intermingle to some of that stuff. I gotta be careful out like that. But I mean, overall, this is one of my favorite games. Which is why I got involved with it. Started in Dark Horizons lore, which we will feature on April 19th. Maybe we'll do a game in before that. Some of the old crew.
Missile lock detected. Warning, missile lock detected.
Not as good at that one. I used to be amazing at it.
Warning, missile lock
So that game
detected.
came out 21 years ago. Which is where I met the team, Adrian and Ed, the rest of the crew.
Danger, power integrity critical.
So one fun fact about the bots is they do not have jump jets. They might have jump jets, but they can't use them. So you can take a few shortcuts and get around a little bit better than they can. Oh no. There we go. Alright, so this is how the repair... Usually I try not to use the repair base, especially against bots, because they don't really... Not a whole lot of chance for them to take me down, especially when I'm playing this and I'm taking advantage of their weaknesses. You know, knowing that they can't use jump jets even if they're armed with them. Knowing the ranges and details about all of them. You know, I know who's good and who's bad, obviously, because I'm the guy in charge of making sure they aren't bad. I think after this, what we'll do... Oh. See, they used to not fight up on all of these hills. How did they get all the way out there? That is crazy. I've had them, like, I've fought them out there because they've been chasing me out there. I have never seen them go out there on their own. Sniper, turning the sniper rifle on because I didn't realize it was off. That was a real kick in the pants for her, I guess. Iron Maiden. So that the slow cycle time of the sniper is really its balancing factor. You know, I did some testing, and with the new armor updates, just the sniper rifle really wasn't cutting it, which is why I had to add these other weapons on. It really slowed down my mech, but there wasn't really any way around it. For a while, I ran just the sniper rifle on this, and it was really good, and where it wasn't good, it was really annoying. Because I could just sit back and get these perfect shots. So it was kind of one of those things where it was like this perfect spot where I could just run and shoot and run and shoot and run and shoot and run and shoot. So I had 0 deaths on that one, but 6 kills. So what? That's infinite. Infinite KDR for that match. But it'll add them all up and get them totaled up, average them out. That'll really help my average. Let's see, Iron Fist. So again, what I'm doing is I'm taking all the information on this screen and I'm putting it into a spreadsheet so I can track everyone's stats, how they're doing. Who's powerful, who's weak. With the idea that then that information can go. Oops. I can use that to kind of balance everyone out. Not that they should be balanced per se, because we have different tiers of pilots, we have different stats on pilots, we have different personalities for pilots. They're all different. They're not created equal on purpose. But, you know, I have people who are, like Bear is a tier 2 pilot, and he outperforms some of the tier 3 pilots, some of the tier 4 pilots. So, you know, so that's something where you want to go, oh, I need to pull him back in. Of course, my thing is, how do I make everyone as good as him? Because I want the bots to be stronger, tougher, harder. But also, you know, sometimes people have trouble keeping up with me in this game, at least for the moment. Oh, crap. Who am I on? Am I on Angel? Victor 7, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 2, 11, 0, 64. And a loss for her. Did I get Tiger in? Make sure. 783. So, okay, Bulldog. Ooh, this is his first one with the new AI reset. Because yep, he's the tier 1 pilot of the group. So this is his first one. Again, I don't see, you know, when you're playing instant action, you'll only see one tier 1 pilot per game. So that makes it a little hard to track them. Because you're taking up the tier 1 pilot on the other team, and there are 7 tier 1 pilots versus 5 tier 2, 5 tier 3, and only 3 tier 4. So you just don't see him as much. So that, let's see. So Bulldog, that puts him pretty low in the categories. Not the worst damage output, but pretty darn close. Actually, don't. Or Tiger's actually behind him right now. So Tiger's got 3 matches. I like to get at least 10 before I make much judgments. But again, I'm only seeing 1 tier 1 pilot per, so it's going to take, if I got these, you know, I got them in an equal spread, 7 of them, 1 per match. I want 10, so I got to play 70 matches just to get all their data. Whereas, like, the level 4s, there was actually a bug that I made. I had a bug. If you are on Twitch, you're about to go into an ad real quick. Like 3 seconds. Sorry, I like to inform you a little early, but so there was a bug I had put in. I actually gave Steel Wall the wrong ear. So he was being pulled as a tier 1 pilot, which again you never see. But that meant Iron Maiden and Iron Fist were pulling all of the, like, all the data was being, they were being pulled for every fight. So I actually have 9 of them, and of course they're matched. So The record's 3-6 and 6-3. I have not seen Steel Wall in a match by myself. I did see him on Sunday. I actually really like how he came out. I don't know how he was stats wise, but he was looking good. I liked the way he came out. So here, this is the main menu. So instant actions, what I've been playing. That's where it's just you versus bots. Multiplayer is a lobby. Unfortunately, right now you are not able to join an in-progress game. So you kind of have to sit in the lobby, join the lobby. Once everyone's there, you can fire. But you still get the same type of stuff. All the same options. Right now we only have the one game type. We've got 4 maps. You can switch your team. The other people will have a ready up button, and there'll be a light next to them showing they're ready. You have your MC hangar. That's where you build the mechanized core. Laser mechs, Malice. With Malice, this guy's a close combat guy. His longest range thing is like 350. My on the Prowler. He's long range with those brimstones. Lots of missile wrecks, K-12s. Sniper Scout is a hard hitter, as you saw in the last match. We have our stock mechs, which are not bad. This Malice is actually pretty decent. The thing I would do to change it is maybe swap out this top missile with a homing missile, heat-seeking missile. Something that's going to target, so you don't have to dumbfire it. But the dumbfire is not bad, as long as you have decent aim. Or you're up close. The Abolisher here, not bad. Plasma cannons. Some homing rockets up top. The Gatlins. This guy, not bad. Yeah, I mean, that Switchblade's pretty decent. Not far off from what I'm using, right? I just have lasers instead of... The arcs are basically just point and click like the sniper rifle. But I went with these. I probably could have gone with those. And he's got some 60s. Might tweak these and see where they're at. But anyways, so yeah, so you make all your stuff here. So if you build a mech, let's see, there are 12 different chassis here to choose from, 4 different size categories. Their cost is down here. So you saw I get about quarter mil just fighting bots every match. So in a matter of 6 matches, I can buy a scout. 8 matches, I can buy an infantry. 10 matches, by 10, 11 matches, I could buy almost anyone but the Typhoon, but yeah, so like, so the big guys are going to take a while to get customized. You do get 50,000 just for logging in every day. And then, of course, all your stuff is going to cost more money. I obviously have tons of money because I am on playing pretty much all the time. Testing stuff, doing stuff. Got your profile. So, my death count is way over exaggerated because I do this cool thing where I set up matches and then I just kill myself 4 times and watch the bots fight. And I totally forgot that it's tracking my profiles, my wins and losses on my profile. So I actually have like a lot of deaths compared to what I should have. 500,000 damage done. Most damage, me, by a lot. But I also play the most. Most wins. Tim's actually got the most wins. We got to go get another win. I got the most kills by a lot. So the guy on number 4 spot, I think, just started playing like 2 days ago. So, he is already racking up them kills like super fast. Do I have to... All right. So we got 50 people listed on here, top 50. A bunch of them only have 1 win. Damage leaderboard. Oh, some people have played but not done any damage. I think. Couple of names familiar with. A lot of friends, obviously. So everyone who plays is my friend. Okay. Whew. I was looking at my screen and I thought my stream was frozen. Caused me to freeze. I was very confused. All right. Pop back over. Yeah, so something up with Steam. It just does not want to work. So yeah, there's someone else playing. Oh, and then my squad. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of deaths and a lot of missions lost because I just kill myself and watch the bots play. I have more XP than Ed and Adrian. Oh, all right. Gotta get more. So one thing. All right. So we did the Octagon. We did Sector 7 Mars time. I did most of my bot testing on Mars to begin with.
Launch complete.
So one thing I've been toying around with doing is how to do a tournament setup, either 3v3 or 4v4. I kind of picture it as a 3v3 thing. No bots, obviously. Though most games I've played are 4v4 just because I do, or me and 3 bots and 4 bots on the other side. Or like when we played last night 2v2, it was actually 4v4 because we had 4 bots on the team. Oop, here they come. Let's see, before they increase the armor on all of the mechs, that guy would be almost dead just from those volleys of him walking across and me sniping him. So definitely changed the game, added fun because you're survivable, you can tank stuff, you feel more like a giant mech. Of course, I'm gonna play against bots differently than I'm playing against people. I would be a lot more aggressive with people, honestly, just because I know what to watch out for and what. Bots, I kind of interested in seeing what they do and how they act and how they perform. You know, where with people, it's more about taking them out. Oh. My team slowly got whittled away. Ooh. Oh, yeah. First, so you can play in third or first. Most people play in third. But first is definitely cooler for videos. It's actually kind of easier for sniping too. What have I been doing this whole time? Tiger coming around the corner. Kind of want to be nice to... Oh, Tiger and Lion is coming around the corner.
Warning. Missile lock detected.
There we go. I don't want to leave Tiger alone just because I know how bad his stats are. Oh, he's doing so poor. He dies too fast. Everyone else is dead except for the 2 of us right now. Okay, now I see what people are talking about with might be overloaded. Only reason why she wouldn't be firing. Oh, I forgot to put on forgot to put on respawns. That explains a whole lot. Generally my rule, even though I do track it by versus the number of deaths they get. When I forget to put respawns on, I usually don't count it for the stats. Or Angel with her 588. You know, if you pull bad, the bots they're not the same across the board. Purposefully I built so, like, if their favorite bot is, because they have favorite size categories as part of their stats and information. So if their favorite bot favorite chassis is heavier assault, and then they get stuck in their scout, they're probably not built as well, especially if they're a lower tier. I tried to take their tier and their preferences and their give them personality, so they're more they might be more defeatable in the wrong size category. So I try not to count it just because they don't get a fair shake. Poor Angel here must have gotten wasted pretty quick. 4 assists, so she put damage on everyone. I got 3 kills and 1 assist, so that's why I only had 1 assist. It's like, how did I only get 1? Yeah, so like their damage output is pretty good. Mine obviously ridiculous. So 150,000 for a quick no respawn match. Let's try that again, but with respawns. Mars again.
Launch complete.
So this one in the octagon. So I think the sizes are octagon's the smallest, then this one, then Badlands, and then Sector 7's like huge compared to all of them. Like I feel like Sector 7 might be bigger than all 3 of the other ones combined. And that's one thing I want to get into too is level design, doing the maps. I've got some ideas that I think are cool. Hopefully other people think they're cool. See, I like a bunched up like this. So you can see there's 2 scouts there, you know, on the other team running together. But they're, you know, different colors, so you could tell them apart. But they're also built totally different. So Iron Fist there has, you know, he likes missile or rockets, whereas Phoenix here likes lasers. She might have fireflies, so I don't know how well those perform. That might be part of her performance issues. They might just be underperformers in terms of weapons. Oh yeah, she overloaded herself. And she overloaded herself again. So I think that's the problem with her, is she is not energy efficient there. So yeah, I think she's bad because she overloads. So I gotta put that in her notes, that her scout overloads too fast. In fact, I better do that now. That's more important than my damage count or a win. Any day of the book. Any day of the week. Oh my god. Scout overloads too fast. There, I slap that into her notes real quick, and then I can hit it. And then when we do an update, probably won't be before the early access comes out, which is... Early access is on the 11th. Like I said, I'm probably going to be around the 11th and 12th just playing games most of the day. Probably do, I don't know, do some giveaway, something. So not everyone, a lot of them have countermeasures, but not everyone does. Like I said, they have stats that I need to look at. Like, I need to, now that they're all built and I have their personalities and I have, you know, their loadouts and everything, I'm seeing how they're playing, then my next step is to go back and kind of adjust them for some rules that I've kind of made up over the way. Do some tweaking and just general cleaning them up, make them a little more character-y. You know, I want them, you know, they're bots, so they should act like they are, you know, they should play like the characters that they are, not just being there to take up space when there's not people playing. Right? They're characters and they live and breathe in this fictional setting. You know, if anyone has favorites, just let me know. I'll do them justice. Tomorrow I have to release another character diary. So who are we on? So I started with Bear and then went to Angela, even though I released them in alphabetical order. So the next one's going to be Bulldog. So Bulldog's kind of an interesting character just because he's been so underperforming. But he's also like a tier 1. He's like the new guy, right? Oh, why are they fighting over there? Like there's no cover. And my guy is just over there by himself. Right now it's 6-6. But like, it's gonna be 6-7 pretty quick because you know, what's this guy gonna do by himself, right? Oh, one of them. Oh, 1-1. That was a trade. They took my guy out, but I took their guy out. Reloaded. Gotta slow down my fire. Ugh. Alright, so now... No. Or Eagle Eye is going to charge in there. By himself. Keep overloading because I'm just trying to put damage on these guys. Alright, we got backup coming. Alright, oh, Steel Wall. This is the first match with him. Nice. Oh, but Eagle Eye is down. He did not take anyone with him. So right now I'm zoomed in. You can zoom. But since I'm sniping, I'm zoomed in. There's going down. Again, I'm really killing my damage output by constantly overloading myself. These guys are all pretty badly damaged. There's another one. Iron Fist is their tier 4. They're not like terribly damaged, but they're not healthy. Is Phoenix level 1 or is Wolf level? Oh, down goes Steel Wall. So Phoenix is in a heavy, so we should probably focus on her for a bit. Oh, and there she goes. Alright. Okay, so they just dropped out. we're really racing to 12 right now. Because I haven't died yet, which might be part of the problem. I'm like, I need to be in a higher damage mech than I'm in right now. And I'm not. I'm in a fast mech. Oh my god, look at all the guns on her. So now it is just me. Where did they go? And no, they're in there. I'm hitting her. Held by the sparks, the red crosshairs. Yeah, so no matter what I do, facing this on my own, not gonna go well for me.
Warning. Missile lock detected.
Both of those guys in assaults versus me as a scout. Even if I was in an assault, right? 2 assaults, 2 of anything else, you know, 4v1. Fudge. So Wolf is fighting exactly like I want him to be fighting. He is fast, he is up front, and he just bites into you hard. Yeah, I had to run from him. Yeah, following me. Got him. So in a perfect world, he would be...
Warning. Missile lock detected.
He would be the guy coming up on your side while you're fighting someone else.
Missile lock detected.
And then he just punishes you for not paying attention to him. And he's got a cloak on him so you don't pay attention to him because you can't. And 4 guys, just, well, 3 guys now. I don't know if... should have a... Oh, I'm in instant action. I can't pull up the...
Warning. Missile lock detected. 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 lock
I didn't mean it.
detected.
Gotta take her down. She gets close to me. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, turn the tide of battle. Now the question is, does she have a respawn? Or does one of those two guys have a respawn? Wolf obviously did not have a respawn. Now, if one of those guys has the respawn, I'm in a lot better situation than if Phoenix has the respawn. Alright, so we need to focus Jaguar.
Warning, missile lock detected. Ammunition depleted.
Alright, I am out of countermeasures, so if I get within 350 meters of them, I am going to get jacked up by those rockets.
Warning, missile lock detected. Ammunition depleted.
Alright, sniper rifle's out of ammo.
Warning, missile lock detected.
Jaguar is almost out of it. I really wish I knew who had the respawn.
Warning, missile lock detected.
So they have limited ammo too,
Warning,
but
missile lock detected.
can't do anything about missile lock. Let's see him. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot.
Warning, missile lock detected. Warning, missile lock detected. Warning, missile lock detected.
Go away, I don't want any. I'm smoking, I'm sparking. I have no clue. I know Iron Fist is over there. I have no clue where Jaguar is. This.
Warning, missile lock detected.
I don't know why. Oh, there he goes. Oh, there we go. Chances of survival just shot way up. Now the question is he gonna respawn? If Iron Fist has the respawn, I've won. Honestly, I've probably won either way. I can 2v1 because I still got... Oh, yep. That's what I wanted to know. You gotta... That's a little crazy. Got an arc 80 on one hand and an arc 50 on the other. Alright, I probably could have kept that going, but for the sake of brevity, I'm gonna get into the
Launch
Prowler.
complete.
So I haven't shown this guy off on stream in a while. Sunday, I did not need him at all. 4 matches, and I didn't have to pull out more than my top 2. wasn't supposed to nail those so perfectly. Jaguar, what level is he? Is he a tier 3? Higher their tier, better they are at flaring. So I'm whittling away at him because I know Iron Fist prefers his rockets. Rocket ammo. Far more limited. Than whatever Jaguar had. Especially since he's been in the battle so long. Homing missiles are not going to be very effective against him. So you're going to see skill is going to really come into play with a couple of things. Avoiding overload is definitely going to be a huge part of skill, pushing that to get where you're at. Another thing that you're going to see really the high tier players is hitting their target exactly where you want to hit them. I don't know if like MechWarrior Online's like that or anything, like how precise players get. Because like, you know, if I want to take off his weapons, that's what I'm going to do. But like you can see, there's very little damage on his weapons, very little damage on his legs. Whereas I have center of mass damage. So I have a lot to my legs, a lot to my torso, a lot to my lower weapons. Not the high up weapons. Yeah. So he probably would have killed me had he been hitting my torso like I was. Like I was hitting on him. Hitting his torso. Holy crap. That is one for the record books. Ooh. "12 kills. Only 4 of them I didn't get. That was crazy. Ooh, alright. So now I gotta put in their data. Alright, so me, I went crazy there. So this was on Mars. Let me get this out of the way. Alright, so Mars, so I had 12 kills, 1 death. 4 assists, score 12, 4175. That is my all-time high damage. Actually, my team won. Alright, so this is the first time I'm getting Steel Walls information put in. So this will be good. So map was Mars. So this is actually a really bad start because everyone on my team died so fast. Just died. So their damage scores are like super low. but where they got their low damage, I made up for it because I ate up all those extra points of damage and pulled through for the win. If I would not have been kiting them so well, probably would not have gotten such a high damage score. Might have even lost. 2 kills for 42 for a win. Jaguar. The enemy here had a good run. So 12,642 damage. Even though he's got the loss, that's a healthy amount of damage. I'm happy with that. Wolf, nope, not his first. This is number 4 for Wolf. 15,994. That is his highest damage he has done in a match. Jaguar, was that his? Jaguar, that was not his highest. That was actually his 3rd highest. But his lowest was like 5,000. So that was actually kind of an interesting one that Adrian had brought up, because he was like, oh, all of the bots on the other team are getting such low scores. And yeah, that seems to be the result of just good playing, I think. Being there, supporting your... So I don't support my team. I let them fend for themselves and then clutch the game. And that is also Iron Fist's top score. His most damage dealt in a match. So, overall, we got Steel Wall on the charts now. Unfortunately, he did not get any kills, so his KDR is terrible. He did very little damage because he died so quickly. May not be his own fault. And there are items that I don't use that would definitely, that he has, that would definitely have helped him. Because there is a shield bubble. If you watched on Sunday, you would have seen that, where you can basically create an energy shield around your mech while you're stomping around, and it'll protect you. Steel Wall has that, but he doesn't use it yet. That's coming up. Alright, so that ties me with Tim for wins. Oh, what am I doing? Profile, leaderboards. Most damage. That just shot me up. 40,000 from that one match. Most wins. Oh, that puts me on top. Oh, I already looked at most kills. Of course, I'm still on top. It needs to get 50 more to even get close. So, got one more map to do, Badlands Arena. For Badlands, so I like starting out with my Sniper Scout, just because he's very squishy. So it gets the squish factor out of the way and lets me hammer some damage in. So, you know, so it lets me
Launch
move around quickly, engage fast. Alright, so we got Saber. Saber, I think, is an underperformer. Iron Fist is K. And Bear is on our team, so we're going to win. So it's kind of funny because I very overvalue these guns he's got. The DK50s. And I am not performing nearly as well as Bear is with those things. Plus, I mean, look at him. It's cool. Bear is probably my favorite. I idolize him. Oh! Used all my energy. What am I even doing? I don't even want to be in the city.
warning. Missile lock detected.
Get me out of here.
Warning. Missile lock detected.
Get me in these mountains. Oh, I think I just laid into Saber. Yeah, so the city, absolutely terrible for my build. Steel walls on their team. So Eagle Eye and Bear are pretty much closely related characters. They both are EC guys, so they are red. Eagle Eye has a base coat of gray camo, whereas Bear has tan camo. And then they have that red. Looks like my team's off to a pretty strong start. They're bullying a level 1 or a tier 1 pilot over in the corner there.
Warning. Missile lock detected.
So this map as well has a repair bay under that blue carrot. Oh my god.
Warning.
Why bully me?
Missile lock detected.
Hide in the city. Yeah, I'm mostly just running around right now. I mean, if they blew up this
Missile lock
MC,
detected.
wouldn't really affect me any. Because I could come out with one more appropriate for the map.
Warning. Missile lock detected. Warning. Missile lock detected.
Oh, I'm overloaded. And I don't know who's blasting missiles and rockets all over the place.
Warning. Missile lock detected.
they're over there fighting Lioness while I'm fighting everyone else.
Danger. Hull integrity critical. Warning. Missile lock detected. Ammunition depleted.
There's all of my countermeasures. Steel wall was coming up. That's who's getting that.
Missile lock detected.
I can't do anything about a missile lock anymore. Hopefully I stole that kill. I want the money. The bots don't care about the money. That extra punch from the sniper just... Oh, that sticks with me with an assist. So you get extra money for every assist, so just tagging everyone with a hit just to let them know you're there isn't a bad idea, just from a purely get money standpoint. Now I could, after I ditch this guy, I could repair. Probably not going to. Again, this is not that great of a mech for this particular map. In order to be sniping, you really have to be standing out in the open. Yeah.
Launch complete.
They're right outside, so this guy's gonna be pretty decent right up front. This guy's a little overbuilt too. Like he doesn't need as many weapons as he has.
Warning. Missile lock detected. Warning. Missile lock detected.
I overloaded. Alright, just fucking give me everything. I knew I had her, and just had to give her everything and take her out all at once. They're not even taking a full salvo. I wonder if he doesn't have countermeasures. That went by fast. Man, that went by fast. We bullied their team. Alright, let's get that data in. This will be number 20 that I've put in. So I only had 6 kills, and that only 6 kills that one. Oops. Alright, Iron Fist. Where are you at, Iron Fist? Iron Fist had 2 kills, 13 assists. Pulling off a win. So now that we got Steel Wall in, Iron Maiden and Iron Fist will not be intertwined with their stats. Saber's actually, I think the old bots he was like way underperforming, but now with the new bot update, he's doing pretty solid. Out of 5, he's got 5 wins, and that is pretty much average damage for him at 1400, so that's good. Or 14,000, my bad, 14,000. Unfortunately, Bear here, his lowest is higher than that. So like I said, I'm probably going to have to recycle some of his builds and put them on other people that need to, like, musical builds, shuffle them around, give him some weaker builds and give the other guys some stronger builds. Bear is also the only one who uses 2 infantry and no scout. Everyone else uses a scout. So you can use, so the rules are you get your final 2 slots can be infantry or scout. So you can go 2 scouts, 2 infantry, 1 scout in those last 2 slots. And he's the only one who uses that last slot as an infantry instead of a scout. Fun fact. But it does mean he's very easy to nerf in terms of I can just try swapping out his infantry with a scout and see what that does. In my testing so far, it's not like, oh, this is Eagle Eye. I just put in Bear's stats for Eagle Eye. Alright, that's fixed. Minus 1, 6, 9, 4. That was a loss. Viper. I did make sure to put Viper in a Viper and give him a Viper. So this is his first on this track. Not looking good for him because that was a pretty one-sided match. But again, that's why I want like 10 data points before I make a decision. Unless it's like very clear. Like, I mean, if Viper performs like that for the next 3-4 matches, then yeah, very clearly he needs a buff. Because he has like Steel Wall, he on average is only killing 1, because the first game he had was 0 kills and the second game he had was 1 kill. But he actually won the first match he was in. So his KDR is super low. He died really fast both times, so he probably needs more survivability, even though I thought he had really high armor. But double check that. So Sparrow, Hawk, and Dragon have still not shown up. All of them are level 1s. Dragon, I used to have a lot of data in, but I haven't seen him with the new bots. Alright, so that is all 4 of the maps. Again, I got, over 200,000. So getting, 10 games in is going to be able to get you that next chassis you need. And right now, like, you can go and you can edit this. Oops. You can pick these guys and edit them. But you have to buy everything for them because you don't actually own this. Like, you don't actually own the stock. So you basically are, the price is going to be everything on there. I mean, you can easily update them a little bit for your style. Paint them up. A little tiny bit of extra armor. got a pretty sweet new guy, under 2 mil, so less than, for what I'm doing, less than 10 matches. Probably get there faster with less respawns. Just because you're getting all the match bonuses, plus you're gonna get the 10,000 day. Wonder, maybe I'll ask if we can do like events. So like if you play during a certain day, maybe we can get you more. Like get a launch day bonus or Lorcon bonus. Ain't bad. I kind of like that. All right. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. 9 o'clock. So 2 hours, pretty close, give or take. I started a little late. Like I said, normally I'm like a 4 to 7 guy. Got to work at 5 in the morning, so this is my bedtime. But I wanted to make sure to get on and play some. Try to get this Steam streaming thing figured out. That it failed to load my broadcast, so I don't know if it's actually going through or not. I know Steam doesn't save it, but it's on my YouTube. And then I think tomorrow I'm gonna have to get it set up to our company email, so it goes to the X10 Games YouTube, and then I can upload it to mine after the fact rather than streaming it to mine. I think they have more of an audience anyways. So we'll see. Just a reminder, we do have launch coming out. So the launch is going to, as it says on the screen, it'll be on sale March 11th. Right now you can grab the demo for free, which is pretty much the game. The big difference is you can't customize your own mechs. That will be when you purchase the game. You'll get access to all that. So, yeah, so that'll be available on the 11th. But right now you can, like I said, download the demo, try it out with the stock mechs, which are not bad. They're definitely stuff to get used to the game. Like this guy, Ed was playing with the stock mechs pretty much. I think he had one mech he had customized. Everything else was stock mechs, and we won the match. So they're not bad, and that was against two players with mechs that they had built. So it was me and Ed versus Adrian and Miblin. And then 2 bots on each side, so he was able to win with those. So they're decent mechs. You can win. And like very least you can get used to the game. You can try it out. You can see if you like it. All for free. The 11th, the game is coming out, so we're getting close. Only a couple more days. 7 more days. 1 week from now. 1 week from now. So really close. So I'll be on more. I'm going to try and push out more content. Like I said, the 11th and 12th, I'm going to be around most of the day. I have those days off, so hopefully I'll be able to dedicate just a whole bunch of time to playing games. I'm streaming, talking to people, answering questions, doing everything we can. To get this going. I think it's only the game's not gonna be very expensive. I can't remember off the top of my head what they said, but it's gonna be pretty cheap. It's not gonna be it's not a AAA game. It's not gonna carry a AAA price. It's gonna be cheap, worth it just to buy and give it a shot. I plan on doing some tournaments. I want people in playing. I want, and I, I'm very passionate about the project. That's why I was brought on board. So we're all a team. I've known these guys for 21 years. So we have a tabletop game as well. We'll talk about that probably on the 19th. I gotta buckle down and get to work on what our plans are for that. I'm behind, so we're gonna flesh that out. I gotta pull up my documents from last year. We'll do some more recording, some more information, get everything together. We want to make this game special. We're here for out of passion. We're doing this in our free time. I've got a full-time job I go to, obviously, if I'm taking time off. So we love it. But yeah, we'll just keep doing our thing. I am going to do the thing. Do the thing. And boom, boom, boom. All right. All right. So definitely, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. And we're gonna let this roll out and take off, and we will be back probably, hopefully tomorrow. Might be a later stream like today, not the regular time. But I definitely do plan on getting back to the regular time. I was doing really good until I got brought on board the team, and then I got busy with rather than playing games, making games. And then hopefully maybe do some more streams with Emma Hard. Do some more streams with my daughter, playing different games. My daughter's into like the horror games and weird stuff. I've got 4,100 games on Steam, so I'm a high caliber variety caster gamer. But I'm just rambling and repeating myself now. So everyone have a great night. We will see you next time. Thank you for all your support. Very much appreciated. See you next time.